my hearing is still out. I got a little more back. I unwind it and it wants to go up and forward. And so finally I wasn't getting there. So I was pushing it, and that's when I got a little more hearing. I think there's some cartilage or something that is
Something's up. Yeah.
misplaced or something, and the
Yeah.
inside of my ear is pushed outward.
And the doctor didn't see any sort of physical damage. Like when they look in your ear, they don't see anything that. they
Well,
don't
I've
see
had for 3 days, and if I put the oil with helichrysum in, if I turn it clockwise, it's okay. If it's counterclockwise, it's painful. So I bled for 3 days, and then I had clear plasma for several days, and then some scabs came out. But and it's at the bottom of my ear canal. That was it's like something got, there's some little bones in there that have to do with healing, but then there's cartilage. If it got torn or pushed, it could put an unusual stretch on the eardrum, I think. But I don't know. So I went to see him again, and he didn't even look at it. So he gave me an appointment for some ear institute. So I don't know.
Let me just sit with it for a minute. Just let me look for a sec. Let me just see what I can see. Okay, I mean, it's a sensitive area, so it's hard to put oils in this area. So we have a bit of a restriction. So I'm going to have you do a little pH on the area, pranic healing, and take your fingers like so, or if you have a crystal, you could use a crystal, but take your fingers like so, and in that area, do greenish violet, greenish yellow. Do greenish yellow first, greenish violet second. The idea,
out.
What's that?
The energy out, right?
No, you're putting energy in. Just for about maybe 60 seconds. You're not going to do it for very long, but the idea is that it will be a little bit cleansing, but it's that combination is re-educating to the nerves in the area. That part of your that ear is very depleted. It's very, very depleted, which means just like what you suspect, there's some sort of injury. But sometimes what happens is there could be a blow to something, and then the nerves get kind of scrambled a little bit, and then they just don't ever fire right after that. And so, the rate of healing in the area is slower. Everything kind of slows down. I mean, you're doing all the right things, and it's still not jumping back. And so let's try to jumpstart that part of the nervous system. It's not even the nervous system. It's the nerves in that area. They just don't look, they look asleep. Like when you sit on your foot,
yeah,
your foot goes to sleep, they look kind of like that.
Well, there's a sound like snow, like interference, like the old TVs used to have that.
Yeah.
No, at the end of the night.
Yeah.
But there was that sound.
Yeah.
And I get that, and I can hear my blood going whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah. But my hearing is not. I'm not.
And then do some things, like we were just talking with Marianne about the aloes. Do the aloes on your Ming Men. You could rub some on or just inhale it on the Ming Men and clean that up. A lot of times when you hear that pulsing in your ears, the Ming Men's overactivated.
Okay.
Yeah, do those, and let's see how that treats you.
Okay, and then my other doctor, he's a chiropractic, but he does network and chiropractic, and it's
I'm familiar.
similar to has similarity to osteopathy.
Mhm.
He's good with neural stuff. And so he said that when the ear thing happened, that it also affected the my vertebrae in my neck and my other ear. And he's also, so last time week when I saw him, he said he did an x-ray and he did this electromagnetic, and he explained, the electromagnetic shows mild, moderate, severe, and then super severe, and that area is in sympathetic mode.
Mhm.
And so it's less than what it was 2 years ago, but like a sympathetic is in C1, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2.
So can you just like either apply some lemongrass to your neck, like in a lotion, or inhale it and just inhale with your awareness on that area?
Let's see. And it's also T1, 2, I think 5 and 7. And he said my sympathetic nervous system won't shut off until those are all straightened out, and they're all torqued, but different directions. But one, the middle C3 is sublux forward, and like T 7 is like it jets out to the left. So I don't know, both the osteopath and
Try doing the lemongrass up and down the spine. Just like inhale and just explore your spine up and down.
and so that will help them realign, or what?
Well, not necessarily going to help them realign, but it will help reduce the sympathetic stimulation. And if that reduces, it also helps them to be more easily adjusted.
Yeah. I've used a bunch of bottles of margarine and then one of let's see. There's one that's for spasm and then one for Glory of Lebanon.
Mhm.
And like nothing seems to happen with them. And
Yeah. Do the thing on the Ming Men. I think that the thing with the Ming Men will also help. So do the thing with the Ming Men, do the thing with the ear, do the lemongrass up and down the spine, and let's see what happens with that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Keep us posted.
Okay.
And then go ahead, Peggy.